The Arsenal PSG game just ended and PSG knocked off Arsenal 1-0. And if I'm being brutally honest with you, I think the game honestly could have been a lot worse for Arsenal. I truly think that when you look back at Barcolo's missed chance late in the game and also Gonçalo Ramos hitting the post late in the game, I think this could have been a lot worse. Donnarumma made huge saves to keep the game 1-0. That's facts. Ain't no one denying that. But what PSG did today, they really showed the world they are about that life. Now let's talk about it. I was seeing in the comments down below, and not just in the comments down below, for years people have been saying I'm this Arsenal hater, that I hate Arsenal. And the truth is that's just not what it is. I need people to realize and open up their eyes and understand this PSG team is very good. This PSG team is one of the best teams in Europe. I said in my opinion, and I've said this for a while now, when PSG got to where they got to, and when Liverpool got eliminated from the Champions League, I said to y'all that I truly believe that PSG was one of the best teams in Europe up there with Barcelona. This team runs and runs and runs and runs and runs for 90 minutes. This team presses from the beginning to the very end. This team is one of the scariest teams in Europe because it's not about ego. It's not about one player. It's not about superstars. It is a team that runs and endlessly runs and endlessly runs. When Benfica, I bring them up because the players they have. When Benfica won the Champions League, the league a few years ago under Roger, and we made it very far in the Champions League, getting knocked out to Inter Milan, Gonçalo Ramos was up top. And he wasn't this amazing goal scorer. But you're not going to find a number 9 in the world that presses like this. Guy presses so much for you. This guy will run and run. He will play left back. He will play right back. He will press you like you've never been pressed before. It's ridiculous. And João Neves, when he played at Benfica, he wasn't the most creative player going forward. And he didn't have the best finish in himself. But what he did have was this ability to intercept the ball and control a midfield. And I bring up those two things because in this game, I remember João Neves making a tackle in his own box that everybody was shouting penalty, but he got the ball so cleanly. And then I also remember an opportunity where they put him in and he has this chance to smash it across into the back of the net and he smashed it over. And that was what he was at Benfica. Sometimes he could give you a goal, but really he was this insane, great passer, helped your defense, pressed, ran. He was a superstar when it came to that. So at the end of the day, the way I see it is PSG has built this absolute monster of a pressing team with two players that are just outstanding. And I can't end this video without talking about him. What Dembele has become. Because, man, I so many times made fun of Dembele, and I'm a man. I can stand up to what I say. I made fun about Dembele leaving Barcelona. I was like, oh, how can you leave one of the best teams in the world? Like, what are you doing? Like, what is this? And I made fun of him. The move to PSG was one of the most outstanding moves a kid could have made. It is unbelievable. This guy has completely transformed his career back to the Dembele we knew. Not getting injured, staying healthy, the ability to control the ball, finishing, attacking, his speed, and then on the other side of him, the man I love to call Carvadona, because the way he reminds me of a Maradona. The way his dribbling, I remember the one that stands out to me the most, 3 players in front of him, and he dribbles all 3 of them, breaks through. And honestly, if I'm being real with you, I think it's a penalty. The defender gets his hand all the way around Carvadona. Does he pull him completely? No, but he puts the hand. I don't know, man. I think that low-key could have been a penalty, but what Carvadona did against Timber today was ridiculous. Remember, Vinicius Jr. could not have passed this team one time. And Vinicius Jr. could not have passed Timber one time. Arsenal is this great defensive unit, right? An amazing, well-oiled machine. PSG didn't make it look that way. And any Arsenal fan who turns to me and goes, oh, Arsenal had a good game today. No, they didn't. PSG did not allow Arsenal to look like Arsenal. And you're probably like, Skills, why are you only talking about PSG and not Arsenal? Because PSG deserved that. PSG took the Arsenal that we know and we've been watching all year and go, you're not gonna play that. You are not gonna be anything like yourself. You are not even gonna look like yourself. None of those players, that did not look like an Arsenal performance. PSG everything Arsenal did looked forced. PSG completely took Arsenal out of their own game. I don't think people understand what PSG just did. And I want to say this, and I want to say this clearly. People in my last video were like, Skills, you hate Arsenal. You're not giving Arsenal enough credit. No, dude. I think Arsenal's a good team. But I think that y'all rocked Madrid because Madrid sucks. Madrid is not good. I texted my friend during this game, and I said, bro, if this Real Madrid played against this PSG that showed up today to the Emirates Stadium, they would lose by 8. I'm not trolling. They would get smacked, bro. PSG would have put up 5-6 goals against this team. Like, Real Madrid's defense against this PSG would have got absolutely barbecue chicken. And anybody who says I'm lying, you're tripping. You haven't been watching. You have not been watching football. You have been ignoring the fact that PSG is great because they play in Ligue 1. They're a team that's not built around superstars, Neymar, Mbappe, Messi. It's a team that they all believe in each other, and the most important, they believe in their coach. The way they lost the ball and they were on top of you in a second in their own half, the way no player was afraid of a 1v1, the way no player was afraid of a 2v1, the way no player was missing passes, the way every time they went into a tackle, they felt like they were going to get the ball. I'm just saying what I saw, the way they were controlling and passing and dishing and going, and it was ridiculous, bro. I haven't seen, because Arsenal is a freaking good team, man. Arsenal is a good team, one of the best teams we have in Europe. One of the best teams. And PSG said, oh, we don't care. We don't care this is your stadium. We don't care these are your fans. We don't care. Watch what we're going to do. Every 50-50 ball, PSG won it. Every one-on-one on the wing, PSG won it. PSG was insane. And before this video ends, I must say, Donnarumma is him. And I made fun of this guy, bro. 2-3 seasons ago, bro. Now, remember, bro, I was at the house with the pictures behind me. You know what I'm saying? When I go to the beach, like that, there's the pictures are behind me. And I said Donnarumma, I was making fun of him. And I was like, this guy is not what they say he is, because he was just having a bad year. This guy's amazing, bro. And Donnarumma, any negative thing I ever said about you, I apologize. That keeper's ridiculous. He's been proving me wrong all year. He's ridiculous, bro. He has to be in the top 3 goalkeepers in the world. The guy is ridiculous. All right? Donnarumma's insane. I've said this for a long time. I've said this for a very long time, and a lot of people might L me for this. I know there's Vitinha. I know there's João Neves. I know there's Cristiano Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes. I know this. When it comes to the Portuguese national team, I truly believe, I'm going to get made fun of this, I believe Nuno Mendes is the best Portuguese player. I believe Nuno Mendes is ridiculous. The kid's talent is wild, can defend like a monster, and his ability, dribbling the ball, offense is ridiculous. What makes PSG so hard to play against for Arsenal is the fact they have 2 left backs and right backs that can get forward and can both defend and are extremely fast. This is going to be very, very hard for Arsenal going forward. Arsenal still have a massive chance, lads, because of the fact that it's only 1-0. And if any team in Europe can do it, it's Arsenal to come back. But what I saw today needs to be talked about, because if you still think that PSG is not one of the best teams in Europe, and after you watch this game today, and I know it's 2 games, you don't believe that PSG at the moment should be in the final of the Champions League and don't deserve to be where they are, I don't know what you're watching, because this team is beautiful to watch. It is amazing to watch. This is football. I used to make fun of PSG when Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi were there. And I used to say they were terrible, and I would laugh about them. And I would laugh because they, in my opinion, they weren't a good football team. They were a team with a bunch of stars. This is a good football team, and it's one of the best football teams I have seen in years. In years. They might get eliminated. And y'all might make fun of me for saying this. But the way this team plays football is the way I love to watch football. They all run. They all press. They give it everything they have. They pass well. They make nice plays. When the ball gets out to the wingers, you get to see a 1v1s, step overs, skill moves. Let me cook you. This is football to me. This, for me, lads, is football. Right winger, left winger, showing their ability on the 1v1, pressing, high, running. For me, this is football, and I love to watch it. And I truly am saying this to y'all, man. I hope PSG makes the final. Arsenal fans, I'm sorry, but I want to keep watching this team play football, yo. They are too much fun to watch. But second leg, I think it's going to be a different story. It's going to be a much closer game. It's going to be a lot of pressure on PSG because they're that close. It's a young team, and they're so close there now. Can they get there? We'll see if they can get there or if they crumble under the pressure.